So, Red Alert, what is it, in your mind, what is it that made Roc Raida such an amazing DJ and person?
Very unique, very efficient. His style was original. You know, he learned how to study from other masters before him and took it to another level. You know, yeah, man, I mean, it's hard to describe a person like Roc Raida. You know him very well, as we all grew up in the same neighborhood. I saw how he developed himself to become the person that everybody just loved and adored. You know, ladies, fellas, children, everybody. When they saw him, they was amazed, and never ever be another one like him.
And he seemed like he was just such a nice, likable, humble person, too.
Humble is an understatement when it comes to him. I mean, when you say the word humble in the dictionary, you see his face all over the place. You know, he don't say much, but his hand do the speaking when it get on the turntables.
Like, when it comes like time for his birthday to come, like I always feel like a certain way. I feel like the spirit that he's left with us, left for me. I know at certain times I do his patterns. I do the ninja rap pattern. Each of us that we perform do something that Raida does. That was what we did for the Roc Raida tribute. So I still carry on the tradition by doing the ninja rap that he did. And sometimes I feel the spirit inside of me as this time comes up when I'm doing it, and I feel the energy that comes in because, you know, we really do miss him, man. He brought a certain energy to our crew and the table, like as far as the cockiness and the confidence of what he did.
Yeah.
You know, Raida was like that confident guy. He was really quiet if you've seen him, but if you get him behind those turntables and you want to battle him, he's like the first one to go out and be like, yo, let's do it. I'll battle.
Yep.
You know, so when it comes time, we really miss him. We really miss the camaraderie we had with him and what he offered to the crew as a unit. And we try to keep it going with his legacy, you know.
Raida would call me randomly and just say, Drew, I need you to scratch. And just had me put the phone down, and I would scratch for 2 hours straight. And I would stop. Yo, you still there? Yeah, don't stop. I'm here.
Wow.
Like, he just loved to listen to me scratch. Like, so I guess, like, whereas we were doing routines and things like that, Raida just wanted to hear scratching. He just loved something about my style of scratching. But, like he said, the fight, all of us had our own personalities, but we weren't afraid of anyone. And Raida, I mean, you know, you look at him, he's cool, but you get on the turntables, he's going to destroy you. He's going to tell you, I'm going to take what you're doing, I'm going to put the Raida to it, and I'm going to destroy you. I'm just going to take you out. Don't even show your face anymore.
Absolutely.
And I think we all, you know, over time, we all had that mindset. You know, you get confident, and it wasn't being braggadocious. Again, it was just believing in yourself and becoming Rob Swift, becoming Sinister, becoming Roc Raida, Dr. Butcher. Everyone just found themselves, and you know, you just walked in that confidence that, okay, you can come at me, but we'll see what's going to happen.
With regards to Raider and my memory of him, there's so many things that I can say. I think what's at the forefront of my mind is the brotherhood that I had with Raider. You know, I met Raider through my relationship with Dr. Butcher, because Butcher and Steve D had practiced together before I ever met Steve D. There was this brotherhood that I had with him that was special. I remember we went to the movies together, you know, whereas like Dr. Butcher and I would train and then go eat. And Mrs. Sinister and I would train and maybe go to a club and like hang out or whatever. Raider and I would do random shit like go to the movies together, you know? So there was just a brotherhood that I developed with Raider that was unique, you know? And I miss that about my connection with him. But, you know, as we all say the cliche thing to say, you know, his spirit is still here. Obviously, we're still talking about him. And, whenever I touch the turntables, there's a moment that I think about him, especially when it's a weekend, when it's like a Saturday or Sunday, because that's when I would train with him the most, like on a weekend.
10 years old. I started DJing when I was 10 years old. My father is a part of Mean Machines that was on Sugar Hill Records. And when I was young, like he would take me back and forth to the studio, and they had a set there. They would just let me run around the studio. And that, like, when I was like 5 or 6, I was already asking for turntables, which was like far-fetched, you know, a child. I was basically a child, you know? but as they see me keep on asking for turntables, and I really wanted to be a DJ, and yeah, my parents got me turntables when I turned 10 on Christmas, which was it was just incredible. Like, y'all, I don't know any 10-year-olds with a DJ setup, you know. Right. So I'm lucky to be, you know, to start at that young age, because when I started like in '82, so it's like that's primetime hip hop, you know. Like Rocksteady was at its peak. I wanted to be down with Rocksteady. I wanted to be a breaker, MC, beatbox. Yeah. I wanted to do everything, but DJing, that stuck with me.